So in this video I'm gonna give you 5 tips for FIFA 23 that you probably didn't know. My name is Mark and I'm gonna give you some tips for free kicks, for corner kicks, for attacking and as well for defending. And I'm doing that to help you guys to win more matches. And let's make a deal. If you learn one new thing from this video, you are going to drop a like under this video. And if you learn 2 or more things, then you're also going to subscribe if you are not subscribed to my channel yet. Let's make that deal. All right, we're going to start with tip number 1, and that is a free kick. And you see me here with Nakata. This is from Ultimate Team, and I'm going to take a free kick just outside of the box. It can also be a bit further, it doesn't matter that much. Well, it must be not too far away from the goal, but I really think you know what you can do. Well, you see on the right top screen you can call a second and a third kick taker. So you're pressing L2 and L1 and voila. There are 3 players now behind the ball. And what you can do now, what I will recommend to do is to make a run with one of these players next to the wall and not take the free kick in once if you are not good at taking free kicks directly. I am not really good at taking free kicks directly by one hit and scoring, so I'm figuring out this technique and it's working for me much better than taking free kicks at once. I'm scoring lots and lots of more goals doing it this way. What you can do is when you want to run with Nakata, in this case this is Ribery, this is Neymar. If you want to run with Nakata like that, he's going just to the right of the wall. You are doing a fake shot. You are just pressing the shoot button and then directly after that you're pressing the pass button. So you do a fake shot. He will run over the ball on the right side of the of this wall of people, and then you can pass the ball to him and you have an open net to score. If you want to do that with one of these other players, if you are pressing the R1 button, then he will make the run with the third player that came in. I really don't know who exactly that is, but let's see, Ribery is the third one. You hold the R1 button and then you are doing the fake shot, then Ribery will make a run like that. Or if you are doing that with Neymar, you're holding the L2 button and do the fake shot, and he's also going that way. And after you did that, after the player is running behind the ball, over the ball, you are doing immediately a pass, just a normal pass with X. And what in this case will happen, Nakata is making the run, Ribery is passing the ball to Nakata, Nakata can score. Your opponent can defend this if he knows what you are going to do. He can defend this, but he can only select one player. So in this case, you are going to see he's selecting this player and he is covering this area, maybe because he thinks that I'm making the run with Neymar or Ribery. So what I'm doing, I'm taking Nakata, going the other way and score the goal. If he was securing this area, then I would do the other side. I would make Ribery make the run and do the same thing. It is not a 100% guaranteed goal, but the chance that you score this is really high. All right, let's see. I'm doing the fake shot here with Nakata. Look, my opponent has selected this player. I'm making the run with Nakata, doing the pass, and we can shoot and score a goal. All right, that was tip number 1 for the free kicks. Now we're going to tip number 2, and that is just a different power corner. Probably you know about the power corners. If you have a corner kick from this side of the field, then you select a right-footed player. Let's say this is the player over here, and here's right-footed, and you're doing a power corner. You're just aiming at the penalty spot. Put inside footed curl with the right stick to there, and then you're doing a power corner kick and you will take the corner like this, and your player that is there can head it into the goal. That is working really good, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the opponent's defender is just better, taller, better at heading, whatever, stronger, so it's not able to score the goals. Or when the goalkeeper is coming out a bit, he will catch the ball and you're also not able to score a goal like that. So what you can do is take a left-footed player from this side, and if you have a corner kick from the other side of the field, then you take a right-footed player, of course. And what you can do is just do almost the same. You are doing with your right stick to this side of the area. There must be standing inside footed curl, and then you are aiming about here in the middle of this box from the goalkeeper, just in the middle, aiming, and then you do a full power corner kick. And I'm not going to say that this is working 100%, it's not working all the time, but if the first variation is not working, then you can try this one out. So here you can see me aiming to there. Just this is really important, inside footed curl. If you are doing this too high, they're standing something else. I really don't know exactly what they're standing, but yeah, you could try it out yourself, but then you need to put it down a bit until they're standing inside footed curl, aiming where that player is standing now, and then you are doing a full power corner, and there it is. Goal kick. There is a goal. All right, then we are going to a defending scenario, and I was considering so many goals like this. Player of your opponent, 9 out of 10 times, it's a winger. He is dribbling this way, going into the box. Strikers, midfielders are making runs. They are totally open because your own defenders are not defending these players at all. He's passing it, shooting, and there is a goal. I get so many goals against by that scenario, also scoring so many goals that way, but that is another case. But you can do something about that. Also, that is not 100% working because nothing is working 100%, but it's going to help you to get less goals against in these scenarios. What you can do, you can already see it, these green triangles above the heads. When you are tapping the R1 button twice, and when you are tapping it twice, the second time, then you are holding it. And what that will do is activate team press. And team press, it's selecting 2 players that are the nearest by your opponents that are open. They are going to cover it. They are going to press these players. So they are going to cover them, and then it's way harder for your opponent to find a free open attacker to score the goals. In this case, my opponent was searching for this guy. I don't know why, but 9 out of 10 times your opponent will pass the ball, in this case to Haaland or to that guy. I don't know who that is, maybe Silva or something. And then they are open to score the goal. But because I pressed the team press buttons, my Marquinhos and this Verratti, they are going to mark and press on the attackers, and they are not totally open anymore, and they are able to intercept the ball when the ball was being there. So let's see that again, a bit slower. I'm pressing the team press right now. You see the movement of the defenders, and voila, the danger is gone. So that is not 100% working, but it's better than doing nothing because the AI is not helping you at all in these scenarios. All right, let's see another example. It's the same thing. It's still tip number 3. Here you can see my opponent. Again, it's the same opponent, but he's now in the second half. Again, on the left side, he's going into the box. I'm pressing team press, and in this scenario, you see Mike Kimpembe is going to cover Haaland, and this guy is the other player that is the nearest. So he is making the run, and you see the triangle here on Renato Sanchez. He is going after De Bruyne. So that is a big plus for, if you are doing nothing, then your players are just standing there. De Bruyne would be open. Haaland would be open 9 out of 10 times, and it's gone. And now they are going to be covered, and the chance that you will intercept the ball is way higher than by doing nothing. All right, that is about the defending scenario. This is another defending scenario, and probably you know this, but I see it so many times when I'm playing in online matches that people are not doing this, and it can save your ass so many times. We all know that these long through balls, my opponent is going to give it right now. You see the run here from his left winger, left midfielder, I don't know. Thiago is giving a long through ball. My defense cannot do anything at this. So he's playing really well. What you can do, hold the triangle button, and then your goalkeeper will rush out of his goal and try to get the ball. Here you can see it, Lloris, and he is saving me there. So many people are not doing this when I'm doing this myself, a long through ball. They are just standing there. Then you are able to control the ball and score a goal really easy. But because Lloris is coming out of his goal, he has so less time to react. And yeah, 9 out of 10 players will not do the right thing, and you are able to save the ball. You cannot do that all the time, especially when there is more space for your opponent to give the ball. Let's say that he is giving it from the midfield, from his own half, and there is so much space here, there is nobody here, and his Mbappe will make the run, whatever, and he's giving this long ball. Then, yeah, 9 out of 10 times your goalkeeper will be too late and outside the box. What you must do then, I don't have an example for that, but I'm just gonna explain it now. Just wait for the attacker to control the ball for the first time. Lots and lots of FIFA players will hold the run button, and what that will do is that it is harder for the player, in this case his attacker, to control the ball. And the ball, if this is the player, that's for an example, this is the player, he's trying to control the ball while you're holding the sprint button, the ball will bounce off his feet a bit more than he will when he is not running. And at the moment that the ball is bouncing off his feet, then you can push the triangle button of just a bit before. It does matter, of course, the distance between the goalkeeper and your opponent player. Try to timing it correctly. It takes some practice, of course, but if you are timing it right and the ball bounces off his feet, then you are still able to save the ball, because the ball is out of control of the attacker. And yeah, you could try to intercept it. All right, that was my next tip. That was tip number 4. Let's go to the last tip. Just see, we are saving the situation here. And this is the attacking one. And it is the same situation and as I give you in tip number 3, but now we are attacking. So we are running down the line, going into the box and try to find the players that are making the runs inside. But sometimes there is nobody open. Sometimes that is happening. Or your opponent is giving the team press as well, if he knows about that. Or the AI is just doing a good job for once and yeah, you are just screwed because nobody is open. What you can do is do a normal pass, but tap the pass button twice. What that will do, normally if you are doing a pass, just a normal pass, it's just going in a straight line over the ground and your opponent is able to intercept it. But if you are tapping it twice, just a short time, just a normal pass, but tapping it twice, what it will do, it will go in about through the air a little bit. So it's not a lob pass or something. It's just about a half or maybe 1 meter into the air and just a normal pass, but just a bit higher from the ground. And it's way harder for your opponent's defenders to intercept these balls. So here you can see it. My player is making the run. He is covering me really good manually, but we are still going for the pass. He's trying to block it because maybe he's thinking I'm just giving it this way, but still, if I'm just making the pass, my player is making this run, so we will pass it like this and I will pass it into the defender and the attack would be gone. But because I'm pressing it twice, it's going a bit through the air over the defender and scoring the goal. Again, same situation. We are into the box. My player here is making the run. I'm just trying to aim at him. He is just a bit covered. If I'm doing this, he is going to be blocked. If I'm just passing it to him, it also will be blocked. Even these passes that I'm explaining you right now with double tap can be intercepted, of course, but it's way harder for your opponent. So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to aim at this guy with the double pass, and it's going a bit through the air. And else, if it was not going through the air, I really think that or this guy could have intercepted easier, more easier than the pass that I'm doing right now. Just through the air, a bit hard to control, but Firmino is a good player and he was able to score it. All right, these were the 5 tips that I had for you. Hopefully it will help you to improve your FIFA gameplay, and hopefully it will help you to win more matches. And don't forget, if you learn one new thing, drop that like, and if you learn 2 new things, you are going to subscribe right now. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.